Welcome back, everybody. How's it going? Today we're actually going to be taking a review and a look at these Tusk Waypoint tires after 3,000 miles. I've been riding these probably about 95-96% on road, and they still perform amazing on road, guys. They really did a great job with this tire for on the road. I mean, I'm dropping this thing around corners, merging onto the highway, just pulling it all the way. I mean, I ride this bike with the throttle wide open all the time anyway, so that's not really anything new, but it doesn't slip. You could walk through a corner, hit a bump, have the throttle wide open, it still just runs right through it. I guess on road, my only real complaints would probably be there's a little bit of a paddle effect with the rear, especially when you're coming to a stop if you get that rear brake a little bit too active, but I think we all do that just because we're having fun. Sometimes if you take off from a stop too real quick, it'll just kind of it'll skip just a little bit. But the Motaz Mountain Hybrid was like that too, just because of the design of the tire. But I mean, with how it performs off-road, I could take the tiny little bit of stuff that it does on-road. And honestly, this tire, rear tire, off-road, I could stick with this tire for a long time. For what it does on the street and how good it does off-road, the rear is an absolute grand slam, especially for the money. 70 bucks, can't beat it. I mean, I'll probably get, let's go take a look at this tread real quick. I'll probably get close to 4,000 or 4,200 miles out of this rear tire, guys. I mean, we're starting to crown a little bit. I'd say that lug is right at a 1/4 inch, which is actually really good. For 3,000 miles, guys, it's unbelievable. The compound is pretty stiff on these, but it's soft enough to where you get a really good grip on road with it, and it still doesn't jump around too much off-road. The front off-road though, guys, we gotta have a little chat about, which I think they nailed the percentage that they wanted to with this tire. Where this tire really hurts, especially on these Colorado trails, these Rocky Mountain trails, is the scree, the loose gravel, rocks everywhere all over the trail. So a lot of times you're stuck picking the ruts in the scree and the gravel because it can't get the side hill traction that you'd need to kind of avoid those scree and gravel dips. And it is problematic, but you know, that's subject to what trail, what turn. Sometimes you can go up and over, around, things like that. But most often you have to choose a line in the rut with this front tire because it will not grab anything that isn't kind of soft. So like hard packed sand, things like that, it doesn't really grip too well. It's predictable enough though, if you're riding just like regular Forest Service roads with the kind of pea gravel that they put down. This thing will roll 40-50 miles an hour, no problem. It is a little skippy, but people that know how to ride it, they won't have any issues. Sand, this tire struggles in. Snow, it struggles in as well. But there's a lot of other tires that do that too. That's not really, you know, just anomalous to this one tire. But guys, I absolutely love this setup. I think if I really wanted to do like an absolute off-road setup with not as many road miles, I'd probably end up just running like a Motaz Mountain on the front and then just keep this rear tire. And now that they actually have the new sizes on this tire as well, they got the 120/90 available. I'm probably gonna go down to that one because my efficiency, guys, has been going down. Like the longer I've had this tire on, I wanna say when I did my 10,000 mile review, I think I was at about 72 something miles per gallon. Right now I'm pegged at 70 and it will not go lower or higher. It's just stuck there at 70. But I do cruise a lot of highway, especially commuting to work. My commute's about 15 to 20 miles, just depending on which way I take. Depending on traffic, all that other stuff. You guys know how that works. But man, for filtering through traffic and stuff, this little bike is fantastic. We're actually in Colorado here. We're going to be having not necessarily a filtering law, but a splitting in traffic, you know, just up to the signal, which will actually be really nice. And this thing will really come in handy for that. And I absolutely love this tire though, man. You guys got to get your hands on them and give it a shot. They got those 17-inch wheel sizes for all the older bikes and the more street-oriented bikes that everybody's been asking about. So there's going to be a lot more data coming up on these. I'll definitely post a video on how many miles I actually get out of these before I change them, and they're just absolutely shot beyond belief. Because the front actually I think could be changed because it seems like it actually weared pretty evenly with the rear, to be honest, which is kind of crazy. Usually the front you can damn near do 2 to 1. But I don't like to do that usually because by the second one, it's just that front tire is so dead, there's nothing left on it. And I like to have some tread on my tires, you know, especially the rear. I'll probably give this rear another 700 to 1,000 and we'll see what it looks like, but I'm definitely going to be ordering another. But questions and comments below, guys. Get your Tusk Waypoint tires for your small dual sports. These things are honestly worth every fucking penny. Thanks for watching.